Hey everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So today we're going to get back into the game Sacred Fire. We'll be starting chapter 2, so let's go ahead and jump back into it. Okay, so that's my character. Should just have to press continue. Okay, it shows chapter 2 is called Shadow. As you come to your senses, you realize the night is still dark. A feeling of unknown dread occupies your entire mind. You feel there's a presence behind the door that means you harm. You never felt this certain that something is out there. What do? Don't move a muscle, wake your brother, get your weapon, analyze the situation. Well, I think I would wake my brother, to be honest. Wid, your older brother, has always been there for you. Yet you feel weak calling for his help. What do you do next? Oh. Okay, well, if they're going to make me feel weak, let's boost this and I'll figure this out by myself. Focus on your curiosity, you find the courage to act. What do? Probably want to analyze the situation. Concentrating hard, you manage to focus your thoughts. What do? Recall your dream, perhaps hold a clue, light a torch. Okay, well, maybe we should try the dream. You remember the dream. Fragmented images of dark place fill your mind. It's the house you grew up in, burned to the ground. You can't bring them into focus, but you sense the presence of an ominous being in the dream as well. You realize your fears may have carried over from the dream or from yesterday's events. What's your take on this? Oh, interpret the nightmare further. You concentrate on what you feel, and several possible interpretations present themselves. What do you make of the dream? I don't know what it means. It's a bad omen. It's a warning sign the Roman threat has awakened old fears. It's probably that, but it could also be a warning sign. Plus, again, a favor. I wonder if I can hit that. Let's try. Oh, good, I did. Your belief that the gods favor you increases. What do? Okay, let's light a torch. With a sure hand, you use a flint to ignite the torch. The torch illuminates your hut. All looks to be as it should. Your sword is a few steps away, resting against the wall. But your brother Wid is not in his bed. That's not like him, especially in times like these. A dark premonition fills your mind. He is the only family you have left. What do? Okay, I'm going to grab my weapons. Okay, so a wrist chain or a times dice label next to the choice means it leads to a sequence of moves called a risk chain. Each move in the sequence represents a hard check with one die roll. The more rolls you succeed at, the better the outcome of the whole sequence. Once you enter a risk chain, a sword and stone icon with a bonus or penalty will appear at the bottom of the screen. This represents how your previous choices made the sequence of moves easier or harder. Nice. Okay, so how do you decide? Pick them casually, lift them quietly, take them in one quick leap. Oh, I don't know if I'd want to. I think I would want to lift them quietly just to be safe. Oh, I didn't mean to do that because I think I can hit the 94. Okay. Silently, you pick up your bow and arrows and keep your sword ready in hand. What do? Open the door. But a fear of an evil presence raises within you as you approach the door. You feel like nothing will protect you from what's on the other side. Whoa, 9% steal yourself. I'm definitely going to have to try to increase that. See, maybe I can drop my control. Might make it a little bit better. I need a higher percentage with that for sure. Okay, 89. Okay, let's try it. Oh, whew, that was successful. Okay, so you decisively open the door and step out into the night. The cold air bites into your bones and sharpens your senses. As far as you can tell, there is no one else at the house. But nothing is more shameful than baseless bouts of fear. Your mind grasps at possible explanations. You wonder if this is some kind of sickness or a curse. Unnerved by this unusual weakness, you turn your attention to the vast forest. Relief washes over you when you spot Wid's figure beside the stones where your mother is buried. What do you want to do next? So we can approach Wid. Leave him be, go back to sleep. Try to playfully surprise him. Or recall your life with Wid. Let's try to recall our life. You stop to think about your relationship with Wid. The first memory that springs to mind, the worst thing you can remember, the best thing you can remember. Memories aren't enough. Take a thoughtful appraisal. Oh, I don't know. Probably the best thing I can remember. You think about Wid carrying you home the time you almost drowned. It felt like being close to Mother again. What do you recall next? Why would I want to remember the worst thing? Well, let's go ahead and do memories aren't enough. Take a thoughtful appraisal. Out of the two of you, he is the one with all the respect, renown, and authority. But he's always had your back. He is kind and loyal. You trust him. Thinking about this makes you realize how rare that is for you. What do you recall next? Why would I want to do that? Wouldn't that... Okay, let's just try it. You recall how scared you got the night Father died. Wid took care of everything. The body, the grave, the stones. Yeah, see, they gave me a negative with them. I know I shouldn't have done it. Let's just do the first one. As you're leaving for the hunt, Wid was acting protective again, and you left without saying goodbye. What do you make of it? Well, he means well. What do you next? Hopefully that fixes the negative one I got. Okay, approach Wid, leave him be. Try to playfully surprise him. Oh, I don't think I want to do that one. What would the point be? Fear, anger, rage. Why would I want to do that when he's at a grave? I feel like that's childish. I'll just approach him. How do you proceed? Take care to appear poised. Call out to let him know you're coming. Stand silently behind him. I'll take care to appear poised. You do your best to make an entrance.
You've learned to play to your strengths. Good for you.
Oh man, that is the guy that does Geralt, and he's got a sexy voice.
I see our mother's grace in you.
You stand side by side, sharing a bond that doesn't need words.
Need a sword for safety tonight?
Asked Wid after a while. How do you respond? Lower the sword. You know it keeps me calm. I had a haunting dream. Okay, let's lower that to boost that a little bit. Wid looks at you curiously. What do you do next? Can nightmare spill into your worlds? I could tell evil waited here in our consciousness. A nightmare again. So can nightmare spill into our worlds? Let's test that.
Why would you ask?
How do you respond? I was sure evil lurked upon my waking. Wid looks you in the eye. You can see he's glad you talked to him openly.
I think, as with all dreams, what matters the most is what you make of it.
Says Wid. How do you respond? Tell Wid what you think about it. It was just another nightmare I made. Okay, I'm going to tell him. I think it's a warning sign. The gods are looking out for me. Wid nods slowly.
There's no right answer here. Your thoughts shape what is real for you and what isn't.
Wid seems lost in his own thoughts looking at the grave. What do you do? Okay, so do you miss her? Always remember her. Don't mention Mother. It's too painful. Examine your feelings about her. Oh, I think I'll go with I'll always remember her. Wid nods slowly. Okay, let's boost this one. I feel like 60 is too low. Okay, so what do you remember about her?
You usually prefer to leave your childhood unspoken.
How do you respond? Okay, I'm going to boost that. Today is different. Wid looks at you, torn between the wish to protect you and the desire to speak about her with you.
There was one thing I was too young to understand, but I think about it often now. Father was afraid of the gods, but she wasn't. She said there is enough darkness to fear them, and enough beauty not to.
How do you react? Little good that did. She died young. We don't get to choose who the gods are. I like that. Be quiet. I wonder if I can hit that with an 84%. Let's try. I like that. You both fall silent as you think about what Wid said. You realize how little in control of your life you feel. You are disposed to resist this harmful notion and reclaim the leading role in your own life. I wonder if that was a bad thing to say. We are alone in the end. I don't like that. I am not in control. I don't have what it takes. I cannot trust anyone. Why would I want to boost that crap? This doesn't sound good. Okay, so anger. This is fear resistant. Anger, solo checks. Fear and solo. Blocks resistance and friendship checks. You've been abandoned by your friends, pushed around by your own people, and hunted by enemies. See, life has taught you that no matter how hard you try, it's never good enough. Losing your mother at an early age impacted you deeply. You're convinced of the inherited loneliness of existence. You've always felt like life was happening to you, not something you're living on your own terms. Well, it gives me, I think I don't know if I have to, but, see, because I got 141 points, it's build resistance to this idea. Okay, so do those points I don't think those get used in anything else. And these points are separate because this is where you get your wealth from. Haven't unlocked any titles. Huh, I moved past Raven. Ha ha ha. Take that, kid. Enemies. Insights about your enemies. They have been subjugated recently. You can interpret this insight in a friendly or hostile way. Compassion level. Okay, so you need 50. I'm going to do that one for sure, because I think that one's probably useful. No insights unlocked. Got one with her. She's lethal. Okay, you need 50, so I can't do that. It's probably because I used it on the enemies. I've got nothing on her. He struggles with his family shame. You have to have 50 for that. Okay, so, let's go ahead and, I guess, do this. Oh yeah, I see, because it lowered the percentage now. Got it. Okay. That's probably good. Okay, so you're disposed to resist our harmful notion and reclaim the leading role in your own life.
She was bold enough to embrace what made her free. Our people. The gods she didn't fear. Kindness instead of hate. For me, that's her legacy,
says Wid quietly. What do you say? I think she would like that. Nod silently, stay silent. Her legacy is 2 orphans at a grave. So that's kind of slightly low. Okay, I think I can end it. I think she would like that. Oh my god, seriously? I find it hard to be supportive about this, and the words stick. What do you say? No, I want to say this one. Fine. I will boost it to say it again. It's really annoying. I have to hit a 90 on that. Oh, now it's an 18. Okay, thanks. You can see this means a lot to Wid. Wid falls silent, regaining his composure.
A man came to me in my dream. He looked like father, but it wasn't him.
That's strange. Wood never talks about that angry, violent man who died when you were a girl. How do you respond? How do you know it wasn't him? Be silent, let him explain. Maybe I should ask him, how do you know it wasn't him?
He asked for forgiveness.
How do you react? You're right, that couldn't have been our father. He's long gone, he can't hurt us anymore. Maybe his spirit looks for peace. Okay, so let's lower our stuff. He's long gone, he can't hurt us anymore. Wood pauses for a moment, searching for the right words.
I'm tired. Tired of remembering him as evil.
This sets you off. Your father deeply wounded you both. How do you react? He drank himself to death. Bite your tongue. Or what do you mean? I get bonus points if I just go with what he says, but it's awful low, and I'm halfway through it. I wonder if it'd be better to lower this. Nah, it didn't give me much.
I understand how you feel.
Wood nods grimly. He was there after all, front and center, taking the worst of it, protecting you. As Wood collects his thoughts, the scenes when he had your back come alive vividly in your mind. How do you feel about it? Guilty about what happened? Thankful that Wood was there? Wood should have run away with you. Angry that Wood didn't kill your father? I would say thankful that Wood was there. Wood seems to be lost in his own memories.
Father changed after Mother passed.
He starts.
I liked being at his side. He was a good teacher. He taught me how to hunt.
How do you react? And yet he failed me as a drunk. Plus envy versus Wood. Stay silent. Ooh. I don't want to have envy towards him, and envy block traits how envious you are of him and how motivated you are to tear him down. Yeah, because I want all positives. I want to try to do the best that I can, so I'll just remain silent. Wood falls silent too. Words, feelings, and images race in your head like wild horses. How do you deal with them? Avoid thinking about your father at any cost. Calm down and let the memories come. Should probably try to boost that. I think I should let the memories come. A memory of your father, sober and calm, even kind, comes to you vividly. This catches you off guard. You completely forgot this ever happened. Him teaching you how to say your mother's name, Rory. The two of you surprising her together. How do you respond to Wood? There's no point in living in the broken past. There is something good in him, too. It changes nothing. He tore apart our childhoods. Be silent. I want to say this one. I'm starting to run out of MP, though. For the first time in all the years, you don't feel like a victim. Plus, it gives me a minus to my rage. You can almost feel sorry for your father. You feel like Mum would be proud of you. The hidden fear that you are like him, tainted by his blood, loses its power. He wasn't always evil. He was just a man pushed over the edge. Wood gathers his thoughts for a moment before responding.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I failed to protect you the way you needed.
How do you react? Yes, you did fail me, brother. Be silent. You did good, brother. So this carries a negative guilt bonus, lowering its intensity. A guilt block traits how much guilt and how much he will try to make up for his failings. Well, I don't think he should feel guilty. It's not his fault. Our father was a jerk, apparently. He thinks he failed you. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go with you did good, brother. You can see this means a lot to Wood. Oh, rank up. Nice. Haha, eat He straightens up as if a heavy burden was lifted from his shoulders.
There's one last thing I wanted to speak to you about.
Wood pauses, gathering his thoughts. You can see this is of the utmost importance to him. How do you react? Gesture to stop him. Show that you are listening.
Before Romans invaded our lands, we were builders of monuments, artists, people of design.
He starts slowly.
In order to survive, we hide, we run, we burn and wage war. We have let Rome reduce us to little more than animals.
How do you react? Wait for him to continue. I agree. Enough hiding. Let us crush Rome. I agree. Let's restore our way of life. Rome is too strong. We do what we must to survive. I've got enough to... Okay, I'm going to increase that on my brother. I'm going to increase this. I want to do this one. I wonder if I remove that. Takes that off. Okay, yeah, just do that one.
That's what brought me out here tonight. I feel this is what Mother would have wanted for us. Build a nation, a culture, a generation that doesn't know war. That's something worth.
An eagle's shriek cuts through the night air. You recognize it as Talon's cry. Something is coming. There is no settlement in that direction, just the wool. What do you do? Okay, so someone's coming. Gesture to Will to keep talking. Why would I tell him that? Gesture to Wid that there is a threat. Ready your bow without explanation. Okay, I wonder if I can do this with... Surely I can hit that. Okay. Wid reacts immediately and readies his weapon. You see respect in his eyes. You handled this well, not alerting whoever is coming to your presence. He instinctively takes the lead, protecting you. Oh, but yeah, we got a negative. What do you do? Sidestep Wid and stand on your own? Retreat to the safety of the house? Circle the incoming threat? Follow Wid's lead. Probably be good to step out on my own or circle the incoming threat, but we don't really know what's coming. Let's see what's... Okay, got a mindset. Fear, blocks, friendship. What is this one? Okay, let's do that one. Okay, so that didn't do anything. I think we should encircle. But it's like I said, we don't know how much is there or where it's coming from, but let's try it. Let's circle the incoming threat. Would understand your intentions and nods in agreement. You see a figure emerging. You're in a position to attack from behind. Oh. Should we attack him, though? Jump at the figure? Should I let him reach the light? What if he reaches the light and attacks? But what if it's somebody I know? Oh, this is a tough one. I'll let them reach the light, I think. You fear this is too big a risk. You can see a figure emerging. You're in a position to attack from behind. Ah, man. It took, fear this is too big of a risk. You see a figure emerging. Yeah, but that's just even lower. And I don't want to waste all my MP. I'm just going to keep trying to do this. Etane staggers into the clearing, exhausted and bleeding. She is out of breath and takes a few uneasy steps. What do you do? Okay, what happened, Etain? Catch her fall. Keep your distance. Okay, I would probably catch her. You just about managed to hold steady and break her fall in your arms. We unlocked a new title. The Swift. Your dizzying speed is spoken of amongst the tribes. Heck yeah. Asriel the Swift. Catch people when they fall. The feeling of helping her again triggers memories of your friendship together. She must be clinging to consciousness through sheer willpower alone.
The legions are coming,
she intones. Wid jumps into action.
Take her inside, please.
Of course you know you need to take her inside. Come on, Wild. I know, alright? Keep quiet and take her inside. I'll let him boss me around.
I'll send the healer, and prepare the village to run for the hills.
He is my older brother. I should listen to him. He seems to have more to say, but then nods and runs off.
He's a good brother,
Etain whispers. What do you do? Shh, rest now. It's fine. Yes, he is, or don't respond. I'm going to say yes, he is. Once inside, you lay Etain down onto your bed. She closes her eyes and passes out again. You begin to worry if the healer will come in time. What do you do? Check her pulse, stroke her hair gently, try to make her comfortable. Calm down. Let's check her pulse. It's faint but steady. You can feel the warmth returning to her ice-cold skin. Etain moves instinctively and ends up resting her hand in yours.
Of course. You were always the kind one. Like your mother.
Why did that have venom on it? Like, just the way she said that. This catches you off guard to hear someone other than you and Wid talk about her. What else does Etain remember? As she rests, exhausted and wounded, you process what happened and what is about to unfold. She did warn you, but won't her tracks lead Rome right to your doorstep? What do you make of it? She may just have saved us all. Her running here puts us all in danger. Technically, that's true. But do I want to be an asshole? I kind of do. Because that's technically true. And I don't want to waste this just in case, because we're not there yet. So it could be, there's something. I might have to do a fight or something. Got no wealth or renown yet. Okay. I'm going to say her running puts us all in danger. She brings death to my doorstep. Is she just trying to survive? Okay, search for another explanation. Doubt your instincts. Okay, well, I'll do another. Okay, so you realize there are closer settlements to the west that she could have run towards if she did just want to save her skin. Maybe things happen for a reason. Losing Etain all those years ago might have saved you and Wid tonight. You cling to the hope that no matter what she did or didn't do in the past, she does care for you. Then your thoughts turn to the dark, grim future. A war with Rome is coming. Your survival instincts kick in, and your mind starts to race, searching for ways to escape what's to come. You try to put your finger on what it is you fear the most. So I fear the pain and the suffering. I fear I don't have what it takes. I fear death as my life is just starting. I fear what I might do to survive. I'm gonna go with Ideals, bonus, strength of your beliefs and your people's goodness helps you get along with others to make some. Okay, so I'm going to say I fear what I might have to do to survive. Putting a name to your fear takes a lot of its power away. Your next thought says a lot about who you truly are. Finally, here's an opportunity to avenge my mother. I miss the rush of battle. You think about the people you know. Probably to avenge my mother or think about the people I know would be one of those. I'll go with this for my mother. Where there is Rome, there are slavers. You vow to kill them, you realize that isn't what you want. I'm kind of confused. by that? Like, I don't want to kill slavers, or I don't want slaves? I'm a little confused by... I guess, I mean, I would probably vow to kill all the slaves, but I'm just kind of confused by this one. This isn't what you want. Let's just go to kill them all. You feel like a dark door is opened in your mind. Images of cruelty and pain fill your head. A strange clarity sets in. You have a purpose, and retribution will be your weapon. Chapter end. Okay, so we did 100% complete. We are on easy. Got 124 experience, no wealth or renown, 101 goodwill, +3 ideas, items, nothing. Got 1 title, got 3 insights. Chapter gain was 225, our influence is 451, and our next rank is 751. Okay, so chapter 3 is smoke. All right, everyone, so we're going to end it here. I hope you've been enjoying the game so far. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it, or maybe if you've played this game, if you enjoyed it, or, maybe tell me something that I maybe should have done different. Something along those lines, or, just how you feel about it in general. Please leave me a like. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this with somebody who might enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.